Good day and welcome to the news. Today in audio news, Apple releases first major update since the launch of Logic Pro X. And will this spell the death to Ableton? Find out more after this. Let's have a look at the article. Apple unveils biggest update to Logic since the launch of Logic Pro X. It looks interesting. It looks cool. It looks like a child's toy. It definitely looks like something I would have given my toddler, except in real life, like blocks, and that he would just then smash, and they would make sounds. It's not that much different to what I do for a living. Okay, let's leave the quotes. Okay, obviously they're going for a lot more integration between the door, your laptop or your computer, and your iPad and your phone. That looks cool. Live loops, this is what we're here for. With live loops on the Mac, Logic users can now create music in new freeform and non-linear ways. So I love Ableton because of the blocky nature of it, grids and moving things around. But I've always said, but if I want to write linear music, I'm going to jump to Logic, for sure. So it's cool for them to branch out into this non-linear situation. Loop samples and recordings can be organized into a new musical grid where musicians can spontaneously perform and capture different arrangement ideas into the timeline. Remix Effects enhances live loops with an exciting collection of electronic effects like bit crusher, filter, gator, and repeater that can be performed in real time over individual tracks or the entire song mix. So that's very much like those DJ controllers, those apps. Those always have that kind of thing built in. And while it's kind of gimmicky, it's also kind of cool. You'll all be wanting this, even if you don't admit it. Great, cool. Both features become even more powerful when using the free Logic Remote app. So live loops, I wouldn't necessarily be wanting to use that on an app, on an iPad or a phone, especially on a phone because it's got tiny display. But even on an iPad, if I'm going to be triggering live loops, I'm going to want something like a launchpad. Okay. Sampler and Quick Sampler. Sampler represents the next generation of the popular industry standard EXS24. Is it popular and industry standard? I did not know that. I'm not like the biggest fan of EXS24. It felt clunky and unintuitive to me, and I'm very happy to see it get a facelift. So this is very exciting. Producers can use Sampler to create and edit sophisticated multi-sample instruments using elegant drag-and-drop workflows that automate complex production tasks. Yeah, this looks visually simple. I know where I am. Boom, boom, boom. There's a synth section, mod section. There's filters over there. There's the zones and the mapping over there. There's the sample itself. Awesome. Very easy to find your way around compared to the old version, well, the EXS24. It looks like nothing like EXS24. Quick Sampler. This is probably what I'm going to be using the most. Quick Sampler is a fast and simple way to turn any individual sound into a playable instrument. Musicians can pick a sound from within Logic, the Finder, or voice memos for the bold and brave, or even record directly into Quick Sampler. That's really cool because my workflow when it came to sampling my voice or something around the studio was always record it into Logic and then pull it into the sampler. I think there might have even been another step. Because I can't remember whether you can pull straight from the arrange window into EXS24. I can't remember. With just a few clicks, an imported sample can be trimmed, looped, played across a keyboard controller with access to creative sound shaping controls. This looks very much like the Ableton sampler, classic one-shot slice. It's got that same vibe. We shall see. Beat creation. This is where Logic has obviously been a bit lacking. Is in the grid music-based vibe. And now they've introduced a step sequencer, which is really exciting. A native step sequencer is a powerful thing. Step Sequencer is a new editor in Logic designed to make it fun and easy to program drum beats, bass lines, and melodic parts using an interface inspired by classic drum machine workflows. And it's going to do all the usual stuff, like be able to skip, do playback direction, blah, 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 blah. Drum Synth. Here's a new plugin. Drum Synth provides a wide collection of kick drums, snares, toms, and percussion sound generated entirely by software. So most likely not going to sound amazing, but we shall see. Drum Machine Designer, the tool for building electronic drum kits in Logic, has been enhanced to integrate with the new sampling and beat programming workflows. Each drum pad can host the new Quick Sampler and Drum Synth plugins, making it easy to edit and shape individual sounds within a drum kit. So that's very powerful. Pretty excited to see how that works. Logic Remote. I think I spoke about Logic Remote. It's something I use. Again, using it for loops, I don't know about. And optimized performance for the Mac that I can't afford. Okay, so let's swap to Logic and load some stuff up. So here's how it sounds. Very cool. I mean, for sub basses, and you know, there's kind of like 808 patterns. That's very cool. Got a lot of sound shaping potential. Anyway, we're not going to get too far into it. Yeah, not the most amazing sound, but let's say you wanted to have a layer in your mix. Let's pretend the song is going on. Now you're able to just... That's cool, just to be able to do that. Like, it might not be your hero clap or snare. It's going to be a layer that helps to support what's going on. So that's great. It's not... This is not your hero, but it is definitely your midfielder, your cheerleader. All right, so one of the things that we're talking about is dragging and dropping. I didn't read it now out loud, but there's dragging and dropping sounds into your project, and it, you know, helping you figure out what to do. So I've got some sounds that I prepared here, and I just randomly, I took about 5 seconds to choose them. So you can see I can pull them in there, and it's going to go into these grids. But if I pull over here, you've got the sampler. So we can choose the sampler or the Drum Machine Designer. So I'm going to go Drum Machine Designer because that's what I'm really excited about. All right, now each one gets a pad. Cool. Let's add the drum synth as well. How do we do that? Oh, hang on. This is really cool. So within the instrument itself, you've got all these different lanes. Now, each of these is actually an audio channel that you can put your own effects on. And here we go. Here we are. This is what we just added. We're going to add drum synth to that. And we're going to add a snare. We obviously must label it. I think we're going to label it My First Drum Kit, which works with the whole colorful, visually stimulating Logic Pro. Okay, let's open the step sequencer. So you can obviously change how many steps you got. I'm going to keep it on 16 for now. Let's get some hats for time. Cool. Just like that, we have a drum pattern, very easy to put in, and it looks like a crop circle. And I love that. Who doesn't like crop circles? So then we can move that around, copy it around, or we can do stuff to it, like change the playback. We can reverse it, change the speed of it. We can quantize it. We can create a new pattern cell over here. open up the step sequencer, select it, open up step sequencer, and do something else. But moving on, I've got this synthy winthy. I'm going to drag it in here. I want to use the quick sampler again. Yeah, we've got our sound. Let's go to slice. Great, cool. And opening up the step sequencer one more time. We're going to quickly, I'm just going to do this. Okay. Now, if we click down here, we're going to play everything in that row. So obviously, if we've got like 10 instruments down there, it's going to play all of them. If we swap to the other one, it's just drums there. So that's cool. Making music very quickly. That's lovely. This is a really cool, I think this is a great feature to add. Okay, what did we want to do? We wanted to have a look at recording into the sampler. Where is it? Ah, there, quick sampler. That is my sound. Okay. I mean, it's not beautiful, but that's better. Two, three, four. It's not very good. Let me quantize, right click quantize, very easy to use, not gonna lie. Maybe we can just look at it quickly. This is 4 bars, it's good. So, if we start our song. Not the best song in the world, but it was like 2 minutes. All right, the last item on the agenda for me was the re-effects, the DJ wiki vibes. So I'm just gonna play some music. Got the phone here. It's just one of those things that I love how they keep releasing new stuff for it. They keep, and you don't have to keep paying. It's you bought it once and they're just like, hey, look at this new cool stuff we're trying. It does mean you have to own a Mac though. That's the one downside. And yeah, so this is not a deep dive. This is just wanted to take a little look at the latest update, 10.5. Logic Pro X 10.5, that's right. And if it's your first time here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Who am I kidding? We've got like no subscribers. So, of course, it's your first time here. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.